guys, it's Kat, and today I wanted to do a sort of metallic rose gold like eyeshadow and lip look for Valentine's Day. And so if you want to see how I did this, keep watching. Alright, so I'm going to start off with priming my eyelids with the Urban Decay primer potion, and this is just the original formula. Alright, so I just tapped that in with my ring finger, and then now I'm going to get started with eyebrows. First I'm just going to brush through my brows with the little spoolie end of a brow pencil, just to help fluff them out. Alright, and the first brow product I'm going to use is the CoverGirl brow powder. Basically I just do this and then like a few thousand times, because I don't know if you could see the fallout coming off of it, but if you just pull it out and start doing your eyebrows, the powder gets like everywhere. So I just tap it a couple times and then go in. And now that I have both brows powdered in, I'm going to use this Gimme Brow in the shade Want. There it is. Where? Oh, that says 5. Retake. I'm going to use this Gimme Brow in the shade 1 by Benefit, because it just helps, I feel like, make your I almost said eyelashes, eyebrows look more natural, because it like thickens the hairs, and then when you look you don't just see powder, you actually see like hairs, so it gives the illusion that, you know, those are your actual eyebrows. Okay, and now that we're done with brows, I'm going to set the eyeshadow base that I put on using this shade called Banana Cream Pie from the I Want Candy palette with Too Faced. This is like one of my favorite base shades to use, because since I have like veins on my eyelids and stuff, I don't like to use too much of a cool tone, and that's like a little bit warm, you know, from the name banana, and it just gets a good like matte base. Makes everything blend easier. And now onto predominantly what I'm using as like the inspiration for this kind of Valentine's Day look is the Colourpop collection that the collab they did with Laura Lee. They came out with 4 Super Shock eyeshadows and then 3 little lippies. Those are just lots of like rose gold and bronzy things, and that's just sort of the inspiration for today's look. I wanted to use the other one shadow as a base, but I'm going to be using predominantly like these items from the collab to get the overall aesthetic. So first I'm going to take the shade Glitz, this kind of pinky brown nude, and just kind of like blend that into the crease, but also like a little below and above, just kind of like really blown out. See, I love these shadows because they blend out so well, which is fun because I don't have the best like direct painting technique, so for me it's all about, can I blend it out and make it look better? A little more tight into the crease, I'm going to use this shade Shiny, and that's pretty similar but obviously like a much darker one. Just give the eyes some depth. Okay, sorry for all the weird ass faces I keep making. I'm still learning how to like position everything while doing eye makeup, so I'm probably like half the time like you can't even see what on earth I'm doing, but I can do better with this eye. Alright, so I put way too much of the one shade like over this crease, so I'm gonna go back in with the Banana Cream Pie from that Too Faced palette and try to like blend that out. Okay, so basically I just tried to blend that out a little and then added a little more to this side so that it would even it out. Now on my lid, I'm going to use the shade Hiney. It's one of the shimmery shades. And I'll try to get in some better lighting after this for you to see the finished product. And I would say concentrate this one mostly on the center of your lid, but then spread it out to the other edges. I love this formula. Like, it's so creamy, and like I do this out of habit, but it doesn't like fall out. Because I want to use all 4 shadows, I'm going to use Ritz. It's a lighter shimmery shade, just like right here in the center of the eyelid above the lash line. Like, it's a barely noticeable difference, but I think it just adds a little bit of dimension or highlight. What are words? And now to bring in the bottom lash line, I'm going to go back in with Glitz and just smoke that out under the bottom lash line. I love how the reddish colors look with blue eyes too. I think it really makes it pop. Now, bringing back in Shiny, this darker crease color I was using. I'm going to use this little flat, tiny liner brush just under the bottom lash line to try to bring in that color. And you know, you can't have a sexy smoky eye without some like casual liner in your waterline area. And then that'll just help the liner look better, because I'm gonna attempt to do some wings, like the wings of Cupid. Alright, and now with the L'Oreal Infallible Super Slim liquid eyeliner pen, I'm gonna do just the regular eyeliner first and then draw on that wing and attach it. So here's that first wing. I'm just going to do the other eye eyeliner off camera, and I'll do the other eye and attempt to Q-tip it into submission so they look like sort of the same. So now I'm going to go in and curl my eyelashes. My Maybelline Big Shot mascara. I feel like I don't have the waterproof formula, but I feel like it's pretty long wear. Like, I don't end up with it all over my eyelids all the time. So that's a bonus. And then I'm going to go in with lashes later. So I have just 2 coats of mascara on top, 1 on the bottom, and I couldn't find the like just lengthening but kind of natural lashes I was going to use. So I'm going to cut these and use them just as like outer corner lashes, like just the outer bit, because I think it really adds to the eye look, especially when you have winged liner, to have that extra little thing. So I got my lashes glued on the outer corners, and now I'm gonna move on, and I did touch up the eyeliner and mascara just a little bit to help blend them together, and now I'm gonna move on to foundation. Since it's a Valentine's Day look, I thought I'd go with like moisturized, slightly glowy foundation, and this is the Naturally Flawless by BH Cosmetics. And I like this one. I ordered it online, weirdly enough, but I felt like it was a good color match. and I just like the way it looks on the skin. So I start applying it with this little Clinique foundation brush. Till it kind of looks like a horrible mask. And then I use this beauty sponge to blend it in. And I'm just going to use this Physicians Formula color correcting powder. See, it's got, whoops. Lost the brush out of the bottom, but I don't use it, so it's okay. And just this fluffy Eco Tools brush to set the foundation. And I know I still have like redness and scarring showing through, so you just do what you can. I'm gonna bronze today using the Too Faced Cocoa Contour. I think it's called like the light to medium. And obviously I use like the lightest bronzer shade for my skin because I'm very pale. To help my 5 head go back to a 4 head. Alright, so thanks guys for watching.